Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Boisterous coming to you with some Platinum League Pandemonium out of the map Polar Night LE, spotting up here on the northern position of the map. We have Imsu's Ghost, as, I don't know why I pronounced it like that, but as the Red Zerg player, and down here in the southern position we have his opponent, the Blue Terran player, AngryKitten. Just not a happy kitten. That's actually kind of sad. It takes a lot to make kittens mad. They're generally very happy creatures. They're a little bit spiteful, they're kind of douches, but other than that, they're pretty happy. I mean, they're like happy with what they do. They just happen to, you know, like to strangle people. That's really their only flaw. But yeah, it's going to be Platinum League Pandemonium. We have a couple of SCVs just running out here. Actually, a really early scout from AngryKitten. Very interesting. Wasn't expecting this on Polar Night, because this is a pretty big map. It's definitely hard to deal a lot of damage early on as a Zerg player. I wonder if he's coming up here to try to block the expansion. That's really the only reason I could see a Terran player sending an SCV out this early, because this is like a really early SCV. I mean, like, this drone is more standard time, and even this drone I would say is a little bit early, but I guess when you're playing off against a Terran player, you do want to get there a little bit early so that you can actually get into the base and walk around and see the refinery and all that stuff. And actually, yeah, he is going to be blocking the expansion, so this early SCV does kind of have a point, I guess. I mean, blocking expansions is kind of old school. However, I guess on Polar Night LE, it works out pretty well because, I mean, there isn't a whole ton of good third choices. I mean, this is probably the best choice that has ice on it. This choice isn't bad, but it's definitely hard to defend, and that's actually where he's going to be going. It's probably better than this one over here, just because this one has more, it's more accessible from multiple angles, and it's a little bit harder to get units through here. But, I mean, it's definitely not going to be easy for him to defend this expansion now. So I'm guessing AngryKitten is pretty happy with his choice there. I mean, that hatchery is not horrible, but it's definitely not great, and he's actually going to cancel it. He's going to decide against that. Interesting. What is he? Ghost. What the hell is he doing? Okay, so he just wasted like 75 minerals. Alright, that was, I mean, that was a plan. Definitely not a good plan, but I mean, I guess it was a plan. Definitely something. And if anyone's wondering why I didn't post a video on Monday, well, I mean, AGDQ. It's way too awesome to miss out on. If you're watching this video instead of watching AGDQ, you're missing out. Just, you know what, turn this off, go donate some money to charity over at AGDQ. Just watch them speedrun games. They're absolutely awesome. I'm pretty sure Heart of the Swarm is actually coming up fairly soon. Maybe that's on Thursday. It was on one of the T days of the week, so it was either Tuesday or Thursday. I have no idea. But seriously, go watch AGDQ. I don't really care if I look back at my analytics and there's a sharp drop in people watching the video at like the 2-minute mark. I don't even care, because you guys are all watching AGDQ, and that's a much better cause than watching me commentate a game of StarCraft. Because, I mean, I'm entertaining, but I'm not that entertaining. Let's be honest here, alright? You'd much rather go provide money for charity. Because those guys are kicking ass this year. I think they're at like $100,000. They're over $100,000 already. And they were at that mark before they hit 48 hours on the stream. So, you know, hopefully they'll reach the 500,000 mark, because that's what they're aiming for. But I guess I'm gonna stop plugging that, because I feel like anyone that is gonna go watch AGDQ has already left and watched AGDQ. And if you're still here, well, I mean, you're a scumbag, but I can't really stop you. So anyway, we are going to have AngryKitten just building up his factory, getting ready. He has 2 engineering bays down already. Interesting ploy. Not quite sure why. I think it might just be because he missed. How did he build this wall? What is... Did he build the engineering bay first? AngryKitten, what the hell, dude? Dude. What? Either that or he just completely misplaced the barracks, which I'm going to make fun of him for. So either one of these things he did was really pretty stupid, because either he built the engineering bay as part of his wall, which is silly. I mean, I guess it's easier to stop a bailing bust with an engineering bay, but at the same time, you know, you have a supply depot on the other side, so it doesn't really freaking matter. And if he just put his barracks in the wrong spot, well, then he's a fool. Really, no matter what. It looks like we are going to have a Banshee Rush coming out, which just continues to make the engineering bay choice even more perplexing. Like, it's really just nonsensical at this point. So, you know, that's interesting. Not quite sure why both of our players have decided to just waste as many minerals as possible. We do have the barracks floating down to the lower area. Now, this is where I would have expected to see an engineering bay as part of a wall, if anywhere. And really, nowhere is probably the best spot to put an engineering bay as part of a wall. But, you know, I can't really judge him. We do have Ghost going for a lot of spread out bases. Is he going to be getting any sort of creep spread to connect these? He probably should be at some point. But instead, it looks like he's just going to be going for those for those injects, which is another great choice. But he should be getting a couple extra queens because these bases are pretty flimsy. We actually have a... Okay. All right. Didn't notice this before. Angry Kitten, you're on platinum, dude. Seriously? I got placed in bronze this year, and I've been doing better. And I've been seeing a lot of better Terran players than Planetary Fortress at the Natural. I don't even know if Angry Kitten sent this game in. He might have. I got this game from Casted. I have no idea. I might be distant on the person who sent this game in, but Planetary Fortress at the Natural? Really? Just... And what? I don't understand. Is this some crazy build I've never seen? All right, I have to see if Angry Kitten submitted this game. I'm past curious right now. It was. Angry Kitten, what are you doing? What is this game? What? What am I witnessing here? Is he going Turtle Ravens? What the hell? What is that? Why? What? Angry, what the hell, dude? I'm trying to figure this one out, but I can't. I mean, I can't do it. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Okay. What is happening? So we have 5 starports on the way now. We have the 1 Spire from Ghost coming out. Interesting choice. I'm just gonna see how this plays out. I mean, Ghost did a silly thing with the hatchery, but this is just ridiculous. I honestly have no idea what's gonna happen with this game. Like, no freaking clue at all. At all. This is just confusing to me. Is he going... Does he have a... I mean, if he had more than 3 bases, I could see mass battlecruiser. But that's not it. He doesn't have the gas income for that. It is just gonna be mass ravens. He doesn't even have the supply for this. What is happening? Angry Kittens, please, dude, you gotta comment. What is this strategy? I can't even figure this out anymore. I'm just befuddled. I am absolutely befuddled. We have a lot of banelings on the way. Banelings, not especially great versus ravens. So I guess there's that. And again, I don't think Ghost actually knows about these ravens yet. I don't think he has any idea. I mean, I think he's seen both planetary fortresses, but I don't think any of these ravens have been revealed. So we're up to 4 ravens. We have another 5 on the way. He's going to be up to 9 ravens by the time any serious aggression goes down. And currently, he's just mining gas out of this 3rd base, which makes sense considering the fact that he's only making freaking ravens. Okay, we have Terran building armor on the way. Is he going to go mass turret? Because that also doesn't make any sense. Mass turret, not a great strategy at all. Really, no. It's just, I don't understand. Like, usually I can kind of grasp at what players are doing, but this guy just doesn't make any sense. And on the other side of the field, we have Ghost going for a pretty standard build. Ling Bling Muta, not surprising as far as TVZ goes. I would have liked to see a little bit more mid-game aggression because, I mean, he had this planetary fortress to deal with, but that was literally it. This planetary fortress is literally the only thing that can stop him. So if he just makes a ton of banelings and rolls them in, it's over. Because those Seeker missiles might be able to hit some banelings, but let's be honest, they'll probably all hit the Planetary Fortress before anything happens. However, he's probably guessing that there's a much more serious army than just mass ravens out there. So he probably could have suicided an Overlord in and seen that it was literally just ravens, because this amount of ravens is like the amount of ravens where it's like, well, he can't do anything else. Okay. The ravens are on the move. They're preparing themselves. Are they going to go for a back door? It looks like they are. It looks like we are going to have a turret drop going into the Pasal Zerg player. They're sneaky. They are sneaky ravens. They might get spotted by this Zergling. Ooh, yeah, they are. Okay. They definitely got spotted by that Zergling. That Zergling is confused. That Zergling is not sure what he just saw. He thinks it might have been a hallucination. But it isn't, because he's playing against a Terran player. It has to be real ravens. Not very sensical, but definitely real ravens. Again, don't make any freaking sense, but they are certainly actual ravens, and there we have the turrets going down. Amazingly, they're not doing a lot of damage. They're still not doing a lot of damage. They actually did manage to kill a queen, though. They are being very obnoxious, just not doing a lot. We do have a lot more turrets going down in the main base. I never thought I would see a game like this actually occur. This seems like something that I would do in a 3v3 strategy with my friends. Just really to mess around, like literally just to dick around. Are we going to see Seeker Missile? No, no Seeker Missiles. It looks like all of these Ravens are just going to be sacrificed to the Mutalisk's gods. Actually, no, the Mutalisk's focusing on the turrets. That is a foolish maneuver, and what the hell is happening right now? I can't speak. This game goes against everything that StarCraft has taught me. Literally everything. Every lesson that Blizzard has taught me over the years. This game goes against it. Mass Ravens apparently kind of work. They're annoying. Now, granted, the army from Ghost still massive. Granted, it's all Zerglings and Banelings, but who the hell cares, because the entire army from his opponent is Ravens. And those Ravens are being chased down at this point by Mutalisks, and they have no Seeker Missiles. So they actually cannot kill the Mutalisks. Really, in every way, shape, and form, all of these Ravens have been sacrificed. Oh no, it looks like the Mutalisks are actually losing their focus a little bit there. And the two Ravens will be able to escape to safety and join up with their massive clump of Raven brethren. This game is actually happening right now. I just want to point that out. In case anyone thought that it was, you know, just weird. No, this is really occurring. I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like something's broken inside of me. Something hurts deep down. I'm trying to figure it out, and I can't. There's a puzzle in this game that's just not conforming itself. Here we have the engagement coming in. There's a lot of Zerglings and a lot of Banelings coming in. Looks like that Planetary Fortress is going to be in trouble. There are the Seeker Missiles coming in. Oh god, the Seeker Missiles. Oh, here they go, here they go. Boosh! Giant hit on those Zerglings, but it doesn't matter. The Planetary Fortress is gone. That is what our Zerg player wanted. And that's definitely... No, Angry Kid. No, come on. What is he doing? What is happening? Alright, so we have the defensive perimeter coming out from these Ravens, making sure those automated turrets can defend as this Planetary Fortress gets set off. Gotta make sure those automated turrets can sit there for a little bit. We actually have two massive command centers sitting above the Zerg army. There is one Mutalisk here that's being something. I'm not sure if it's annoying or whatever, but it's being something. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a massive clump. Oh my god! He has 20 Ravens. I don't even understand this anymore. I don't get it. if someone wants to tell me the meta behind this choice, this game decision, I would be very grateful. Because, I mean, I'm dumbfounded. Absolutely dumbfounded. We have a little bit of engagement coming in from Ghost right here. It looks like he's going to be trying to bust through the wall, but there are a lot of turrets here. The Banelings, are they going to be able to hit it? Yeah, they are. Okay, so the Banelings are able to get through that wall. It looks like a lot of them are going to die to the Planetary Fortress. The Planetary Fortress just raking up the kills. That 5 armor is really good. Really good. Those Zerglings do 2 damage a hit on this Planetary Fortress. I think every Zergling does like 3 DPS tops. So those Zerglings doing a lot. Doing a lot of damage. And I don't follow it. I mean, AngryKitten at this point, he could just build battle cruisers and win the game, but instead he's sitting on his 5 starport. He's not even building units anymore. He's literally just building command centers and floating them out all over the place. It looks like these auto turrets are going to be going down, but these auto turrets are going to last a little bit longer. So this command center will actually be able to get situated with an army of automated turrets surrounding it. I mean, what is happening? Was this a Fun Day Monday challenge? I'm legitimately confused now. We have the secret missiles coming in. Will they actually hit? Oh my god! Oh! Oh, Ghost! Oh! 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 Let's just go back a little bit. Oh, okay, that was way too far. Went back way too far. Let's go back to like here. Alright, so let's just speed it up. Here, we have the Mules coming in. So let's just watch this happen. We're watching this on normal speed. We have a lot of Seeker missiles just coming in. We have 3 Seeker missiles. He has not decided to find where any of them are. And oh! Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck? Alright, so anyway, you guys can check out any other games I commentate over at youtube.com/boisteroussc2. You can follow me on Twitter over at boisteroussc2. You can go check out Extraterrestrials, xt.gg, or youtube.com/extraterrestrials. All that will be down in the description of the video. I'm gonna go take a nap and try to unblow my mind. Maybe try to shrink it a little bit. But anyway, this is Boisterous signing out. I guess I don't understand.